Here's the thing about a diamond. In order to get this shiny product, it was once first hidden, pressed, crushed, refined, brought through the fire, and then you get this shiny product. But in order to have that, it has to go through the process. That is what this space is about. The in-between moments, those moments where we want to quit, we want to give up, throw in the towel because life has brought pressure upon our lives. But I'm going to bring people into this space that have gone through the fire and came out better on the other side. So listen up, buckle up, buttercup, because it's about to be real. Season 1 of the Diamond Podcast. If this speaks to you, like, share, subscribe. I love you. I'm so grateful you're here. Welcome to the Diamond Podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, Blakley.
Hallelujah. God is able to do just what he said he would do. But it really gets bad around midnight. My father was incarcerated. He was incarcerated for 10 years. So the moment he went to jail, everything kind of began to crumble. So that we lost the business, we lost 2 homes, we were homeless. We moved with my grandmother for 5 years. We lived in the car. We did all the things, right? Instantly after that, I went to Sunday service. Sunday service opened the door for all sessions. Sunday service to H.E.R. Went from H.E.R to Coldplay, went from Coldplay to Justin, went from Justin to Charlie. And in between, it was a movie call. In between, it was a TV show call. And by God's grace and because of his kindness, I've done every TV show in music.
Action in 3, 2, 1.
What's up, y'all? My name is Chelsie Bayham, and welcome to the Diamond Podcast. I have a very special guest today, you guys. I am so excited. Here's the thing. If you know anything about me, you know that I love music, okay? I get a little jealous with some artists because God gave them a gift that I don't have. But that's neither here nor there. But some people sing. Some people have great voices, but other people, when they sing, they shift rooms. That's the guy we have here. You may have seen him. He's graced many stages, from American Idol all the way down to doing background singing for Justin Timberlake. I gotta read this because it's so many people, y'all. Justin Timberlake, Beyonce on Black is King, H.E.R, Tiana Taylor, Charlie Puth, Adam Blackstone, Vashawn Mitchell, and yes, even the legendary Taco Tuesdays on YouTube with Stevie Mackey. I go all the way back. And you can't forget the Terrell Show. Jaden Gray, but better known as Blakley, is in the building, you guys.
What's up?
He's a worshiper at heart. Some of y'all don't know. A creative, a legend. Welcome to the Diamond Podcast,
Thank
Blakley.
you so much. Thank you for having me. I'm honored to be here.
Of course, of course. We're going to dive straight in.
Come on, let's rock.
Okay?
I'm with it.
I just read half of my cue card is stuff that you've done. Here's the thing, if I could be honest. I go to a lot of concerts.
Yes.
And I pay attention to production and the BGVs and all that. And I went to see Justin Timberlake. I'm like, that guy looks familiar. Then I saw H.E.R. I was like, that guy, is that the same guy that American Idol? Is that the same? You're
Yes.
all over the place.
God is kind.
God is very kind. But I want to kind of pull the layers back a little bit because most people see the spotlight. They see you doing your thing. But with anybody that gets to where you're at, it's a process.
Oh, is it? Ooh.
It's a process.
It's a process.
So I want to know, like, growing up, you grew up in Compton. What was your upbringing like?
That's a good question. Honestly, my upbringing was a bit tricky. It was a little difficult. A lot of people don't know that. So when I was 5, my father was incarcerated. He was incarcerated for 10 years. So growing up in Compton and then moving to Marietta in the Empire, we had a nice home. We had a business or two, so life was cool. But the moment he went to jail, everything kind of began to crumble. So that we lost the business, we lost 2 homes, we were homeless. We moved with my grandmother for 5 years. We lived in the car. We did all the things, right? But that created the character that also strengthened the faith and the endurance for Jesus to trust him and him only. But throughout that process, we were going to church. My mom was on the praise team. She was the choir director for the youth. My brother was the praise and worship leader. My godmother was the mass choir director.
Oh, the whole family
My
business.
family was singing. My cousin was the drummer. So
Yeah.
my whole family was in church, and that was all we knew. We knew how to show up for Jesus because we knew that he was our strength. So within that process, within that time, that was a strong 10-year period. One, I couldn't sing until I was 9 or 10 at all. But within that...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah, I was tone deaf. I was out of there. Voice, couldn't hold a note.
You were out of there?
Out of there. When I say gone, my mom would cry because I couldn't hold a note. And my whole family could. My brother, incredible singer. My mother, incredible singer. Meanwhile, I'm the baby. Can't sing at all. Now, we get it, you know.
You couldn't even hold like a note?
Couldn't hold nothing. Couldn't blend, couldn't harmonize. I didn't know what you were talking about. Why are we singing? Because that's not for me. That's what it was. But then one day it just snapped. And that sounds kind of cliche, sounds like a movie, but that's exactly how it happened.
What do you explain the snap? I want to be snapped.
Absolutely. Let's snap. Let's snap.
Explain that. Yeah.
I woke up. My mother and brother were downstairs, and I said I can sing. My mom laughed at me because, you know, that wasn't, I had never done that.
Yeah.
She laughed. I sang some Beyonce song. Can't tell you what it is because it was so long ago, but I sang it, and all I remember was she cried. And it was because what she prayed for, what she hoped for, the whole family sang and I didn't, what she hoped for and prayed for, it actually, it was true. Wow. And I wasn't doing runs and I wasn't the greatest I couldn't harmonize all the things, but I could hold a note.
Yeah.
And that's not something that she was used to because I couldn't. So I tell people all the time, until 9 or 10, I couldn't sing. And then once I found out that I could sing, this goes back to the process of it. I was singing in church. And it was just the youth choir, you know, nothing crazy, but that is where you learn. Church is school. It's the best school in life. Yep. I don't care what anybody says. Yep. So I was learning how to harmonize. I was learning how to blend. And then I have a brother like my brother, which is a praise and worship leader. He's done sessions, he's done movies, he's done records, all the things. And he would not let me slack. And I'm so appreciative of that because it taught me so much and it has brought me to the place that I'm at today because of both my brother and my mother. Yeah. So you go from the youth choir, then you go to the youth praise team, and then you go to the praise team. So by the time you're at the praise team with the adults, you know, they've been doing this 10, 15, 20 years. So you gotta hold your note, hold your own. It's only 9 of us, 333.
Yeah.
So you carry the weight of yourself. It's not you're the best singer within your section. No. We all bring something to the table. And this is just at church. This is not professionally on stage or on the screen. This is just at church. So you hold your own, and that is what taught me how to be the singer that I'm today in the actual industry, in the background world, in the touring world or the session world, whatever it may be that I get called for. Church and my brother and my mother, that they taught me. That was the process. So you have the losing everything, then you have the learning how to do this thing singing in church, because once again that's the best school, and then you have okay, you've been preparing, so now let's go. Yeah. And that's kind of where I am right now. I'm grateful to have done everything that I've done. I think it's all led me to the place that I am in currently, and it's so much more. It's so much more to come. I see it, you know. But that's been the process so far. And throughout the process, you have plenty of no's. You got plenty of doors that will close.
Let's talk about that. Because in the industry, I think we see a lot of people. We praise people when they make it to the top. You know what I'm saying? But in this industry that you're in, music, entertainment, you tend to hear more no's.
Absolutely.
Than you do yeses.
Absolutely.
So how did you, and you're young. Mm-hmm. You were born, this is mind-boggling. You were born
2001.
Yeah, that's actually insane. Mm-hmm. So I act like I'm much older. I'm not.
I love that.
But that's pretty crazy. Yeah. 2000s baby. So you have a lot of wisdom, but you had to deal with a lot of no's at a very young age. So what was that thing that kept you grounded after because you have the vision, you have the dream, you see it, you might not be there yet.
Absolutely.
How did you sustain? What were those things that kept you anchored and grounded even amidst the no's? Honestly,
I have a tattoo and I live by this. It's endless faith. I'm very, 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 very big on faith. And I'm not saying that that's just such a common thing or an easy thing or a regular thing. But for me, being though that I've lived the losing everything, I've lived throughout that, and you had to have faith. There will be days where, and my mom is one of the strongest, not just people, but she is the strongest person I've ever met. Because you lose a home, you lose a business, your husband is incarcerated, you have to carry the family, but you have to still stay strong, not show it. And there was one day where I came home from school and she kind of just broke. And naturally so. She had so much weight, you know? And I told her, I said, you know what? No need to worry. I'm going to go find the place. I didn't know what I was talking about. I was a teen, randomly walking home from school, and I found a place. And I said, oh, Mom, I found this place down the street from grandmother. We can check in on her. We'll be close. It was the perfect amount, a great space, not too far from work, not too far from school. And it was just that was the beginning of my speaking things into existence. It was the beginning of I'm just going to speak it. It will happen. And that's it. I don't know what I'm saying, but it will happen. So I found the place and it happened. You go and use that for life. With every no, I had no, it'll happen. That just wasn't meant for me. This no, I learned what I needed to learn, on to the next. That door will shut. This door will open. It's God's plan. It's God's purpose. Whatever your will is, let it be done.
Man, like so many people need to hear that, because it's easy to have a dream and a plan and a vision for your life. And you're like, God, you showed me this, but what's the path there? So it's so encouraging to hear that, like, the lessons you learn from your childhood plays a role in how you deal with the industry. Absolutely. But speaking of the industry, how do you maintain, because I'm in this interesting season as well where I am a believer in the entertainment space. How have you navigated, because you'll go in certain rooms. You're with certain groups, and there's things that, you know, things are going down. You know what I'm saying? How do you maintain your faith and staying rooted in your faith and not losing who you are in a space where it's so easy to get lost?
Ooh, that's good. That's good. Wow. I think you said it. I know who I am. I know who I am. I know whose I am. I know my purpose in every room. I know my purpose for every tour. And it takes a level of yielding and surrender to God to understand exactly what it is that you're supposed to be doing in this place. Now, naturally, we are human. So it's difficult. We're human, so we may fail. We're human, so we may mess up. We're human, so we may want to give up. All the things, we're human. But when you yield and you surrender and you wholeheartedly ask God to show you exactly what it is that you're supposed to do in this space, in this place, in this time, and he reveals it to you, you have to completely stand firm on that, know who you are, and in every room, you don't have to, I'll never force Jesus on anyone. But what I will do is I'll always live the life so you can be curious. And if you're curious, the seed has been planted. Somebody else will come do the watering, and God will do the growing. You
better come in here and preach. That's what you better do. I love that. Well, still in this lane of being in the industry, coming off of the shows that I was on, one thing I wasn't expecting was how loud the noise of the world could be. The criticism. The social media, like all of the things.
All of it.
How do you know how to decipher between, like, how do you drown out the noise of the naysayers versus, like, you're just hating or you're giving me constructive feedback? How do you balance the two? Because here's the thing. Some people online
talk to me.
They, at least for me, they'll throw some things out. I'm like, they're kind of right about that.
Talk to me.
And then others, I'm like, okay, you're completely off.
Absolutely.
So how do you handle the noise? There's just noise around. How do you handle it?
I don't know if I've ever been asked that. That's great. I will say, I've come to the conclusion, I'll say, that majority of the time when there is just hatred on social media, you're with respect and with love, you're insecure. With respect and with love, you're insecure. And what it is you hate the fact that I'm happy in the place that I'm in, and you wish you were happy in the place that you're in. And that's with love and respect. But being though that you are unhappy in this place that you're in, you feel like you have to project your hatred and your unhappiness on other people that they have joy in the place that they're in. And you would expect me to respond to you in a manner and be so negative and be affected by it. But in reality, no, I'm happy. And I'm aware that you're insecure, which is okay. We all have to heal. Go heal, and it's okay. But I think that's the best way I can describe how I go about things. I notice that you're unhappy, and I love you. I won't respond to you because when I was on the show,
have you ever clapped back online?
I did it one time.
Okay.
And then
you're better than me.
When I did it, I instantly felt like, oh wow, that did nothing for me or them.
Yes.
And it wasn't even that I felt bad. It was I didn't get anything out of that.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they did. And if, as a matter of fact, they just responded again. And at that point, I was like, okay, let's just shut it down.
Yep.
But yeah, I just, on the show, they told us to not respond. And I've always taken that with me. That was one of the social media classes we had to do or
Are
something.
you talking about
Boy
the
band.
boy band show? Tell me
Yeah.
about that.
Ooh, an experience, a time, all of it. Great.
Yeah. Tell
Incredible.
me, like, how did you even get introduced to the show?
Oh.
And what did it do for you after the fact?
Now, this is the story.
Okay.
I'm going to make it
Tell me
quick.
the story.
This is a story. So, Sweet 16, LOL, 16th birthday. Let me just say that.
Okay.
I'm going to Vegas. Why am I going to Vegas at 16? It's strange. I know.
What are we doing?
Who knows? I can't go to the casino, to the club.
Can't do nothing.
I'm going to the pool. Okay. Anyway, lots of my family, lots of my friends, we all went to Vegas. Getting off the freeway. And this random lady calls me and she says, hey, is this Jaden Gray? And I said, yes. It was my mom and I in the car. Is this Jaden Gray? I said, yes. She said, oh, we saw a video of you singing When a Man Loves a Woman. My grandmother's birthday. I posted it on YouTube, right? She said, we saw a video of you singing that song and we have a new show coming up. I can't give you many details, but it's a new show coming out and we want you to come audition. It's a singing competition. Naturally, my mom and I were like, we've never gotten a call like this, so no, we'll pass. We got off the freeway. This is as we're getting off in Vegas.
Wow.
They called back for a second time, maybe an hour later, and they were like, we really love your voice. We would love to just do a little interview. We'll call you. And we were like, no, we'll pass. Anybody knows that in the industry, when people don't call you back multiple times.
No.
They call you once, you say, no, you out of there.
You're out.
They call back for a third time. And this is when it made us like, oh, maybe this is real. It said, hey, it was a different casting producer. I think this one she was the head of all the casting producers. Yeah. She said, hey, I know someone reached out to you. They expressed to you exactly what it is that we're talking about, what it is that's kind of going on. I wanted to call you myself and let you know that we are really interested in you. We love your voice. And we've heard people talk about you in great ways. I didn't know these people. One is Adam. I didn't know Adam Blackstone at that point at all. But we have mutual friends, people that my brother has worked with. They know him. So it's kind of just a little connection, which is what the industry is. So my mom calls a person that she trusts very much that's kind of in the industry world or knows people in the industry. She said, give me a few minutes. Let me call somebody, see if it's legit. It's legit. The very same day that we got to Vegas, we left that same night. Went back to LA and I did the audition.
The Lord said, 16 in Vegas? Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. We left and I auditioned for Shoshana Bean, which is she's an incredible vocalist, all the things. Yeah. She passed me through to the next audition phase, which was Adam, all the producers, Tim Davis, a vocal coach. I sang in front of them. I sang, I think, How Great Is Our God. I was singing gospel, because that's all I knew. That was my upbringing. That was what I was exposed to. Yes, my mom listened to Anita and Temptations, all the people. But for me, what I can sing on the spot was a gospel song. That was just my thing. Sang How Great. And then Adam was like, okay, I love that. Can you sing another song? Like, maybe R&B. Can't tell you what I sang because it was just on the fly. And I did it. They were like, okay, that was good. Everybody gave it a nice little clap. I think that was just out of respect because you couldn't give too much or too little. Left, that was all. That was it. It was silent, no text, no email, no you made it, no next step. Maybe 3 weeks later, I got a call and they asked, can we FaceTime you? And then they said, well, you made it to the auditions on TV. So now the audition phase is over. We go to TV. Boom, it's I think 50 of us on TV. And I sang Hallelujah.
Wow. By
Josh Groban. And Hallelujah, and I mean this with all the love and the respect, but Hallelujah was the most viewed on the show. It made the most noise on the show. Yeah. And it was a little gospel kid from Compton at a small church, had nothing going for himself, just chilling. Also wasn't thinking about being the star. Wasn't my intention, wasn't my idea at all. And Timberland stood up and he made such a huge reaction, a grand reaction, which I'm grateful for. That's my guy. And ever since then, I didn't make the show, or didn't make the band, I should say. I made it to the last episode, but ever since then, it's as if God has been saying, yeah, this is just a glimpse. This is a piece of it. And every door that was for that season, it would open. And then once it was done, it would close. Yep. And directly after, the next would open. So you go from boy band, I had a group for a year. We just had fun. That was it. The group disbanded. That was all. instantly after that, I went to Sunday service. Sunday service opened the door for all sessions. Sunday service to H.E.R. Went from H.E.R to Coldplay, went from Coldplay to Justin, went from Justin to Charlie. And in between, it was a movie call. In between, it was a TV show call. And by God's grace and because of his kindness, I've done every TV show in music.
Yeah.
I've done all the award shows, one as a contestant, one as background. They've called me to be a contestant, but I've done it, you know? And that's also, that season, it's done. So we're on to the next. And I'm only saying yes when Jesus says yes.
How do you decipher the yeses? Because you'll have a lot of opportunity come.
Absolutely.
And not all opportunities are good ones.
Oh, talk to me. All opportunities aren't good and all money is not good either.
So how do you vet it?
I'm good for if I can't be me and if I can't express Jesus, I won't be there. Not that I'm going to force it on you.
Yeah.
I'll never force it.
Yeah.
But if I can't so freely and lovingly just be me, I'm not going.
Wow.
I'm not going. And that's and it's very evident when you ask the Holy Spirit to give you discernment. It will lay itself right in front of you.
Yeah.
Just right out. You'll see it and you'll say, oh, noted. I'm going to say no on to the next. But the moment you say no is when the next call comes. And that calls the yes. Because you're obedient.
Yeah.
That makes me, yikes.
Yep.
Gotta be obedient.
You have to.
Gotta be obedient.
But every time, even if in the obedience it hurts, it stings.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Even
Talk to
if
me.
it stings for a moment, when that next door opens, you're like, I needed that.
I needed that.
And there's a lot of things that in life I'm so grateful for that, and like some of those things that sting, that hurt, I'll spend a second and be frustrated about it. But hindsight is 2020. I look back and I'm like, God, thank you for shutting that door.
Thank you.
Thank you for that no.
Thank you.
Thank you for me getting fired. Thank you for all of that stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you for that person that I didn't end up marrying.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Because
Talk to
what?
Me. Talk to me. I would have been down.
I would have been
I'd have been down. It would have been over.
over. So
wow.
I think the no's and the pressures of life are necessary.
Absolutely.
They sting.
Yes.
They hurt, but they're
Yes.
so necessary for what's next.
Yes.
So speaking of pressure and pain, growing up, who applied the most pressure on you? Were you like, have you ever felt like you had to meet an expectation? If so, who placed that pressure on you?
No, I never felt like I had to.
Wow.
Like I had to meet that
Yeah.
an expectation in regards to feeling pressure. I do feel like there were goals that people wanted me to meet, but that was just to better me. That was to better my character and the quality of myself, sure. But I never felt the pressure. Even with my father being gone, I never felt the pressure. He was very much present. My mom was very much, she was a provider. I had men around me teaching me and raising me still, you know? Yeah. So I never felt pressure of really anything per se. And even now in the process that I'm in, I don't feel a pressure. I don't feel like people expect something that is impossible of me.
Yeah.
I do feel like now people expect me to always be me. I will say that because I've carried myself as such, and I'll never change. It's just never going to be a thing. So I think now when I walk into rooms, people expect I'm going to make you laugh, and that's not. I'm not even trying. That's just me, you know. Or if you're not smiling and if you seem down, I'm 100% going to come to you and say, "What's happening? Let's talk."
Yeah.
That's just me. So I think people expect that, and from time to time, yes, it may be a bit draining to always be the light.
Always be on.
To always be on, you know. But when God trusts you with that, hey, you just
big responsibility.
It's a responsibility. let's push. Let's press.
Have you ever walked in rooms and you did find yourself shifting and changing? Like, was there ever that moment where you're like, that wasn't me and I'm not doing that again?
You know what? Yes. I will. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I will say during Sunday service, there was a period of in time where my character, it changed a little bit. And I'm happy that I acknowledged it when I did, but it changed. Trying to see how to word this. With certain people, certain things weren't done right.
Okay.
And me being the youngest in Sunday service, I'm the youngest in every group that I'm in.
2001.
You know, Me being the youngest, I think a lot of people expected me to be quiet.
Yeah.
But it was actually the opposite. And I was the youngest, and I always voiced my opinion, which I'm not going to say is good or bad. It was just something that happened. But with things that weren't done right, and it was, Sunday service was an amazing time. I've learned so much, and the opportunities that presented themselves from that, incredible. But there were a few things that just weren't done right for people.
Yeah.
And I made it very known, but in me making it known, I found myself, my character, there was a sense of, I would walk into the room and be like, yeah, I just don't want to be here. It was instantly negative.
Yeah.
And that's not me at all. But it was because what was going on. And I just had to remove myself. And I think if a person can acknowledge what's happening and they can say, you know what, I'm going to take myself out of it. This was a great opportunity, a great experience. You guys have fun, live life. If you can remove yourself from what's changing you and shifting you in the negative way, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
But you have to be okay with saying, all right, that was the season. That was the time. Now I'm going to remove myself. And I did exactly that. And immediately, I kid you not, the moment I said no, the doors, plural, they presented
Opened.
themselves. And they
Wow. What
opened. And I
was
said,
one door you were like, I can't believe this is my life right now?
honestly, I think it was the tour with her.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you, it was that because while in Sunday service, I said I'm gonna work with her.
No.
Didn't know I was
way.
working with her. I appreciated her music.
Yeah.
She was an amazing Black Filipino woman that's winning and
Just
doing it
like-
right. She's just doing it.
She's doing it right.
Like the most kind heart, the most loving and caring and genuine person consistently. It wasn't for this moment or this day. That's her. And of course, I didn't know that then. I just knew the music. I knew what she stood for, all for it. And I said, yeah, I want to work with her. I'm going to work with her. I said it like that. I want to, I'm going to. And the moment I said no to them, I said yes to her.
Yes to that. How was that experience?
Oh, she's taught me so much. I did 2 tours with her by herself, and then we did the tour for Coldplay. We opened up for them. And learning from her in a theater, and then in an arena, and then in a stadium, it's kind of strange because you taught me things at every step. You taught me how to navigate the room at every step. You taught me what to expect at each step, you know? And she also taught me how to, in a graceful way, you command the room. Even in a stadium, that's a room of 70,000. It's open, it's outside, but it's still a room. You know, you command the 70,000 and you just bring them into your world for 20 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 hour, one song, whatever it is. And by commanding, I mean, she has a song called Journey. And instantly as she would play it, it was as if, this is so churchy, it was as if the Holy Spirit would just sweep through.
We church kids
I
make
mean,
everything.
church boots. Everything is church. You know what? Who cares?
I love it.
But that's what it was like.
Yeah.
And she would command the attention and the presence, and you would see people weeping. She's singing a pop song.
Yeah.
She's not singing nothing about Jesus on this specific song. It's a pop record. But you feel it, and she commanded it. She stood there, and her presence alone, it would.
And she's young too.
She's very young.
So, which is so fascinating between you and her, actually her,
Mm-hmm.
there's a level of maturity that you guys have in your
Yeah.
character to say, no matter, because that's what I've seen consistently in her,
Mm-hmm.
no matter what space you're in, from the small rooms,
Absolutely.
from that to the arenas,
Absolutely.
your character remains consistent.
Absolutely.
And I think the Lord blesses that.
Yeah.
When I can trust you and your character with the little things, then I can put you in the arena. Because I know that's not going to change, but that character has to be built. And I think a lot of people want to make it to the arena
Talk to
immediately.
Me. Talk to me.
And
Talk to me.
I'm so grateful the Lord didn't place me on television before my character can sustain it,
Ooh.
because I would have broke.
Ooh. Ooh.
Premature exposure.
Ooh.
What are you feeling?
Ooh. Because if you cannot be grateful and gracefully handle this down here, then why in the world how could you handle this? If you can't handle the 10 people on your team with love and with respect and with care and with grace, then how could you handle the 100?
Yep.
The one that speaks to you as Mr. and Sir and Mrs. Huh? Also too as well, if you can't handle the weight, also too as well is my favorite saying, just so you know. Also too as well. If you can't handle the weight of whatever it is that presents itself on this quote unquote small stage or small side or small screen, then what makes you think that you can handle it up there? When you are the executive producer, when you are the creator, when you are the person that had the idea and brought it to the table, and now what? Huh? We have to gracefully handle this here. Yeah. We have to do our due diligence and steward it well.
And have gratitude in that.
Talk to me.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm grateful for this.
I'm grateful for this.
I'm grateful. And I'm not going to selfishly say, yeah, I'm grateful and I wish I was. No. I'm grateful for this. This moment, it's an honor to be here.
100%. And there's this like rush to get
here. You're talking to me.
And it's like, that'll break you.
You're
and once you
talking to
get
me.
there, you realize with that comes so much more.
You're in people's
and
business.
even like critique.
You're in business.
Even critique at a small scale.
Absolutely.
If you can't handle that,
absolutely.
Why would you want that? So
Absolutely.
I've had to go through that process at a young age to say, give me, Lord, the character to sustain this so that when you take me there, it's not going to change me. It's not going to break me.
Nope.
I remember getting off a television show I was on, and the producer, all she said was, don't let this change you.
Yes.
Find your North Star. Find the thing that grounds you.
Yes.
So it's so important, though, in those seasons to have gratitude in those seasons, to steward it well. To steward it like it is it is everything.
Yo, you're talking.
You know what I'm saying? I have a friend who she would roll around in this old Honda. Old Honda.
Uh-oh.
But
I'm locked in. I'm locked in with you. Talk to me.
But in her she treated it like it was a Benz. She cared for it. She stewarded that really well, even though she wanted the Benz.
Talk to me.
But once she got the Benz, she knows how to maintain it.
Talk to me.
A lot of people, when they get there, they don't know how to maintain it, so they break.
Yeah, you in somebody's business. You in it real good, because that's a fact. That's a great. She know how to maintain it. She know how to maintain it.
Maintain.
Wow.
And sustain.
Wow.
But that character and that stuff is built in the smaller rooms. It's built in silence. It's built growing up in church. Like, all of that stuff is necessary.
It's necessary. It's a part of the process. And it's also a part of his plan. We don't want to say that. We don't want to admit that he wanted us to go through that. Okay, it's fine.
Now we're getting into some really deep things, because there are some things that we go through that are whack. That was part of the plan.
I don't make the rules. He does. What? It's not me. It's him.
But I've learned, even it's just the word that keeps coming to me. It's necessary. Fantasia.
I'm locked in with you. I'm really locked in with you.
Do you know the words?
Not at all. But okay, let me also be so real with you.
You make up
every day to my own songs. I will write a lyric, love it, sing it, put it out. You asked me to do a show. I'm gonna say, now, what was that word that I said in my song? Do y'all know it? Because I don't.
That's when you hand the mic over to the crowd.
I'm good for it. All right. Y'all sing. I'm good for that.
But I do know the lyrics, thank God.
One of us. Right.
But she says, I am who I am today because God used my mistakes. He worked it for his good like no one else ever could. And all of that, she realized it was necessary.
It was. It is.
It's necessary.
Yeah.
Pain.
Necessary.
All of that. And even like the concept of this podcast, the diamond, a lot of people want the shiny object. They want that. But diamonds are first hidden underground.
Ooh.
Then they're chosen. Then they're cut. They're brought through the fire. They're refined. You can't get the shiny object without that.
It's a process. It's necessary to get the end result.
That wasn't even my intention, but we're preaching today.
Absolutely.
Somebody needs this.
Facts. That's really a fact.
Okay, here's another question. How do you navigate your faith, artistry, and culture when they sometimes may conflict, or have they conflicted? Have you gotten a job where you had to or turn down a job because they were going to make you waver in your faith?
Yeah, I had a job offer. They asked me to do background for a tour, and this is a very, 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 very well-known artist. The only way I could do the tour, they loved my voice, all the things, but they wanted me to act as if I was queer. They wanted me to dress as such. They wanted me to present myself as that during the show. Yeah. That's not me. And that's meaning that's literally not me. So I'm not going to turn on something that's not me, and I'm not going to be there to do that. Because in that case, all money's not good. You're asking me to be someone else that I'm not. I'm cool, you know? And that was very recent. And the tour was 2 years, or is 2 years. Always wanted to work with this artist. Is what it is, you know?
Wow.
On to the next.
The doors will continue. They always do.
God is kind. And I'm just going to be obedient. And it's hard. Because I wanted to do the tour.
Yeah.
What? And the pay.
Pay was paying. The pay was
When I say being real with you, after this tour was over, I could have had 2 properties. Being realistic with you, the pay was incredible.
Wow.
So it's very hard to say no to, but also you're not going to change me for a show. It's never that serious in general, but for a show for 2 hours, no.
Yeah.
Negative. Let me be me. Let me sing the part, and you do you. I'll support. Woo, 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 woo. Let's have a time. We can go get a little glass of wine after all the things. Let me be me.
Yeah.
And that was literally when they called me, they said, we need you to be. And then this is the rate. And then this is how long. I said, oh, you want that? No, I'm cool.
Why do you feel like so many, not even artists, but people our age feel the need to constantly adapt to the world?
Oh, because everybody wants to fit in. They want to be liked. They want to be loved by every single person on the street. And I get it. Like, you don't want to be the person that's out, but no, I'd rather be a little different. I'd rather not fit in.
Yeah.
I'd rather be the person, this sounds crazy, but I'd rather be the person that when you come around me, people say, oh yeah, we can't say this stuff around Jaden because y'all know. I'd rather that.
Yeah.
I'd rather you put me in that category because all it tells me is you feel convicted. And it's not because of me, it's just because of the way that I carry myself because of Jesus. It has nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people just want to be liked by everyone. And you don't have to be liked by everyone. You know what I'm saying? Everyone is not for you. There's, 7 billion, 8 billion people in the world, something. You don't have to be liked by all of them. You don't know them.
Listen, you don't know that.
And the thing is, what we got to stop doing, because everybody loves me on social media, talking about brother, friend, sister, bestie. You don't know them. You don't know them. I don't know them. You don't know them. We don't know each other. We're not brothers. Now, my brother in Christ, my sister in Christ, facts. What up, friend? But we gotta stop that because no, we don't know each other. So no.
And so many people are trying to change who they are to appease people that don't care about them, which is the craziest thing.
Because I don't know you.
They don't care about you.
Yeah, it's crazy work. It's crazy work. Everybody wants to be loved by every single person.
Yeah.
Just go be a good person and live life. That's it. It's not much more to it. Be a good person and live life.
Listen, it's very simple and we overcomplicate it.
It's so simple. But who are me? Who are me?
I'm very excited for this next segment because I can't bring you on to the Diamond Podcast and you were blessed with a voice and not sing something. But we're going to do it a little different. Okay, we're going to play a little game.
Oh, do I know these words? Ooh.
We're going to see.
I knew it was going to be this. Okay, I'm locked in.
It's called If I Wrote It.
Oh.
So I'm going to hold up 2 songs.
Okay.
And if you were the one that wrote these songs, you have to choose one of the 2. Just one. Whatever you choose, you got to sing. And you can make up your own words. The artist will forgive you.
Facts.
Okay. We're gonna start with this first one. Okay. Justin Timberlake. Senorita.
Okay.
Or Usher.
Uh-huh.
You don't have to call.
Ooh.
Which one are you choosing? If you were to write it, which one are you saying? Like, Blakley is the writer of this song.
You don't have to call Senorita. I think I would have to go I'm probably just biased. I'll probably go Senorita.
Biased because that's...
Yeah, because that's Boss Man, and also just because I'm Puerto Rican, although Puerto Rican. I'm Puerto Rican. Oh, I have Puerto Rican. I gotta stop saying that, Puerto Rican. Of course, yeah, I don't know. I would probably go Senorita.
Okay.
Now I gotta sing my words.
Sing whatever you remember from. You were on tour with him.
True.
You should know these lyrics.
Oh, you know what? If I'm being honest, when I put the inners in, all the words come back. But I do remember.
It's the in-ears.
It's the inners. You got once I hear the click 2, 3, 4, I remember everything. The dance moves, I'm locked in. Once you tell me to just sing it on the spot, I'm like, Senorita, Senorita, Senorita. What I do remember is the beginning part, the little Pharrell part.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce to you. And Justin was like, he's a friend of mine, and he goes by the name. And then everybody would say, Justin, yeah. That was a tough moment on tour. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was a tough moment.
This is so, can I just say, this is so annoying. That God just like, share the gifts. And I knew, so there's certain runs when I saw you at Justin's concert in other places. Mm-hmm. It's R&B music, but you could tell when people grew up in church. Because that sounded like you were opening up a church service.
That's good to me, because that's a real thing. Oh, that's a real thing.
Okay, well, speaking of gospel, you should know these.
Oh, no.
They're older, though.
I don't want to disappoint. Okay, I'm ready. I'm locked in.
If you do, we could just edit it out, because we don't want you shunned by all of the gospel community.
Because
you should know these.
They'd tear me up. They would tear me up.
Andre Crouch.
Okay.
Blood Will Never Lose Its Power.
Is that the OG? Blood?
Okay,
facts. I love that.
You know
one.
the OG?
Yeah. Is it multiple?
Or
is it just one OG? Like the communion?
One. It's just one.
Okay, yeah, I love that.
And then Dietrich Haddon, He's Able.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Oh.
Which one are you choosing?
Ooh.
If you wrote it.
If I wrote it.
Yeah.
Ooh, that just took me out, because these are records. I think He's Able. I've done so much. I might go
with Blood.
I might go with Blood.
Really?
Is that the blood when it's power? Is that the same song?
Is that the same song?
That Jesus shed. Yeah. I'm gonna go with that one. I'll sing it.
Thank you. I was gonna say, why'd you stop?
She said, "Why would you stop singing this song
right now? What are we doing here?"
I would go with that because I feel like that thing that'll get you through something. The blood that Jesus shed for me way back on Calvary. Oh, the blood that gives me strength from day to day. It will never lose its power. And then it would say, it reaches to the highest mountain, and it flows to the lowest valley. Oh, the blood that gives me strength. From day to day, it will never lose its power. That thing right there. It'll get you through something.
I don't know what to do right now.
It's the blood. It'll get you through something. That will get you through something.
What have songs like this done to you?
Oh, it's as if,
because you sang that as if you truly wrote it.
Because it will carry you through.
Yeah.
That when you think about the blood that reaches to the highest mountain and to the lowest valley, that means it encompasses everything.
Yeah.
No matter how high or how low it is, the blood of Jesus that was shed on the cross for us, every person that believes and does not believe, for us, that blood will carry you, it will save you, it will keep you, it will protect you, it will guide you. And the thing is, you can turn away from Jesus, yet he's still there with his hand open. That blood, him, Jesus, the Holy One, the only one, right? The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. That blood, you can lose every home and every business.
Yeah.
You can lose your mother or your father, whatever it is. And it can be the lowest moment of your life or the highest moment, and he will carry you. It never loses its power. It never loses its power. And I'll cry because that'll send you. It never loses its power.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get out of there with that one. I'm out of there.
I want to stay there so bad because that was, somebody can sing when they stop in the middle of singing and start talking. That's how you know you're a real artist. Alicia Keys back in the audition and stop. Hello, hey. That's how you
Now pick
know.
up the telephone.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, wait,
Hello.
My cell phone breaking up. How your cell phone break up in the middle of a song?
That's so good to me.
Alicia.
She said you picked up the phone.
The phone.
That's good to me. Ooh, that's good.
Oh my gosh! I'm like, is it hot in here? Okay, I have. We'll end the game with these two. This is really a hard one.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna have the Queen, Lauryn Hill,
Love Lauryn.
doo-wop. Arguably one of the greatest songs of all time, personally.
I agree. Do I know the words? Okay, I'm listening.
D'Angelo.
Ooh,
Rest in peace.
rest in peace.
Lady.
This is the thing. For Lady, I only know that part. You're my lady. For Lauryn, I only know it. I don't even know the words.
Okay, maybe you'll know these.
Okay, I
We'll
love
do
that. I
another
love
one.
that. I love that.
Because these are recent.
Okay, great.
Well, more recent.
Okay, great.
Okay, Kehlani Folded.
Oh, Kehlani can do no wrong in my eyes. Okay.
No wrong in my...
None.
I posted on my Instagram the other day, this song makes me want to go fold somebody's clothes. I don't even fold my own.
I'm gonna fold them like I'm at the store. Fold it in, put the arm in.
What?
I'm good. When it comes to that song, I'm good at folding boots.
Or Daniel Caesar.
Okay.
Best part featuring her.
Oh, well, as much as I love Lana, that's my girl. But her. I mean, and Daniel Caesar, but it's because Gabby's there. Because Gabriella Wilson is there.
Okay. You don't know the lyrics.
No, I do.
What?
I just got to find the first lyric. What's the first lyric?
You don't
know, babe. You don't know, babe. When you hold me. Is that the right word? That's not right.
That's right.
What's the next line?
And kiss me slowly.
You don't know, babe, when you hold me and kiss me slowly. It's the sweetest thing?
Yes.
Are you sure?
No.
I don't know anything else.
I'm sure. But it sounds good.
I just want to see how... I'll just go there. Beautiful you are. You know that I need it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I follow. No matter how far. If life is a movie, then you're the best part. Oh, you're the best part. Oh, best part. I think Daniel said, you don't, it's the sunrise.
Yeah. There you go.
And those brown eyes. You're the one that I desire. Oh, when we wake up and then we make love, yes, it makes me feel so nice. You're my water when I'm stuck in the desert. You're the Tylenol I take when my head hurts. You make me feel so nice. We'll just go with that word.
It rhymes.
I just want to see how beautiful you are. If life is that the right part is a movie, then you're the best part. Where you go, I'll follow, no matter how far. Because what? If life is a movie. If life is a movie, then you're the best part. And then everybody will say, oh.
See, he's doing it again. Singing
You're the best part. Yeah. Oh. And then they took it out. If you love me, would you say something? Yeah, that's a record. Once again, I don't know the words until they click 2, 3, 4. It's in. You thought I was playing. I was so serious. I don't know these words.
I believe you.
To not
'Cause some
one
of them
song.
were definitely wrong.
No. When I say completely wrong, I said, okay, let's just put the first verse and the second verse together.
And that makes
second line and the fifth line. Put them in. As long as we get through the end of it, we made it.
And you're on the right note?
That's it. Strong or wrong, but as long as you stand firm in your confidence, you'll be all right. I'm weak. Okay. I'm good for a rearrange on the spot.
On the spot.
And sometimes it's just ums and ohs. I sang at a show one time, LMA Boot Up, and I said, ba-da-da-da, boot up, feelings. And I said, oh. Y'all know it. Definitely did. Whole second verse. Y'all sing. Ooh, y'all sing. And
the crowd will always show up for you because they know the words.
Because I just want to make sure y'all own y'all posts. You know, y'all make sure y'all know these words.
That's
it can't just
is.
be me.
Yeah.
We all got to know this together.
You're killing me. You're killing me.
We not a unit? Okay. I thought we were one. The song says, we are one. Okay, no. Okay, fine.
Somebody come get this guy.
Fine.
I can't stand you. I wish we could talk forever, Blakley.
Absolutely.
But two last things I wanna talk to you about. Number one, what was the last song that you wrote, and what's the next project looking like for you?
Absolutely. The last song that I wrote and put out was called Can't Turn Back.
Okay.
With Nikki Greer and Dreddy Greer.
Wow.
Two of the best singers, writer, producers in the world.
Yeah.
And when you look up those names and you see their resume,
Crazy.
and I'm honored that they would consider me someone that they would like to work with.
Yeah.
It has been the greatest honor to work with them. So that song is out. I have a lot of records with them, but the next song that's coming out is entitled Ooh. It's a very simple record.
Is it because you don't have lyrics?
No.
And you're just oohing your way through?
That was, when I tell you that was good to me, if somebody's not as fast as that, they ain't got it. They ain't got it. She said, is it because you don't remember your own lyrics? So you just said,
about to ooh.
You know what, though? I wouldn't be surprised if that was half of the thought process when I was making it. It might be a little bit of that.
Put me in the credits at the bottom of the
Facts.
song. Just,
boom.
that's it.
Because I'm going to give you your 50% pub.
That,
I know that's right.
can I get an amen, somebody?
Yeah, that's the next record.
Okay.
Top of the year.
Okay.
So one joint out now. I'm gonna figure out how to do a little dance video to it or something.
We're about to dance. I saw you dancing on
Just a little bit. They made me.
I saw you doing a little 1-2 step.
They made me. They
Okay.
said, we want you as a singer, and now we need you as a dancer. I said, okay.
Better start taking dance classes.
I mean, hit it. Hit it.
Last question for you, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
If someone walked away with a lesson from your journey, what would you want them to feel? What piece of advice would you give somebody based off of your journey in your life?
The advice that I would give first is never, ever, ever give up. And we hear it all the time. Mm-hmm. But with every no, keep pushing.
Yeah.
With every door closed, keep pressing. Also keep learning, keep growing, keep grasping the information and the knowledge and the wisdom.
Yeah.
Not necessarily to say, oh yeah, what you said is, that's it, that's right, but more so to have the understanding of everything and then to then better assess how you go about it. Keep pushing, keep growing, keep going. And then lastly, what I would want people to feel, and it's been the thing that I go by at every show, if you walk into my show feeling like you're defeated, and this is a pop R&B show every time. If you feel like you're defeated or you feel like you simply can't take the next step, I want you to walk out feeling like you can conquer every single thing in the world. Feeling like you are more than prepared, more than capable, because you are, because we all are. We just have to put our hearts and our minds to it and show up. Just show up. And honestly, sometimes showing up out of 10 steps, showing up can just be taking one step. It doesn't have to be all 10. Yeah. But the more you show up and the more you grow, the more you push, the more you gain that confidence, the more you gain that, I got it no matter what, those 10 steps, it's easy.
Man.
Keep going. It's yours. It's already done.
And that's a mic drop moment right there. Blakley, thank you so much for joining the podcast. Where can people find you online?
Jaden B Gray, everywhere.
Okay.
That's it. Jaden. Oh, not me forgetting my name. I said I don't remember the lyrics or my name. I'm weak. JadenBgray, everywhere. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all the things.
Perfect. Well, we're looking forward to hearing your new stuff.
Thank you so
for
much.
coming on the Diamond Podcast.
Thank you for having me.
You're officially family.
Yes, we locked in forever.
Locked in for life.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Woo!